welcome to Crafty Kids. My name is Tessa and I'm one of the teachers at the Jackson Hole Children's Museum. And today we are going to do a watercolor exploration. So we get to experiment with a lot of different techniques during this project. And I'm gonna start it off by showing you our first one of 4. And that will be lemon juice. So for your lemon juice watercolors, I recommend doing all these projects in a tray just so you catch any of the watercolors or the other materials that we're using. So for the lemon juice, you will need your watercolors, paintbrush, I recommend a rag or a paper towel to wipe off your brush with, and a jar of water. So I will just show you first. We are going to choose some colors. This technique, it can be a little bit drier. You don't need as much water for it, just because you'll be able to see what happens when the lemon juice reacts with the watercolors. So I'll just show you this right here. We're not gonna do the whole thing, but I just squeeze some lemons into a little jar. And then if you have a dropper, you can use a dropper, or if you have a paintbrush, you can just dip it in, and I'll show you. With the paintbrush, you'll just dip it in and kind of drop it on the paper, or with a dropper, you will squeeze it on and see what kind of reaction occurs. You squeeze it all over and it starts to spread the watercolors apart. So you can keep on going with that. This is how mine that I did before turned out, which is pretty cool. So that is our first technique, is lemon juice. You can also use rubbing alcohol, but lemon juice is just a little bit safer for kids. Our next one we are going to do is plastic wrap. So for plastic wrap, you actually want to use, I would recommend using bright colors for this one. And you want to have, unlike the lemon juice, a lot of water in this. And you want to kind of pool it together. I'm going to get a little bit more water. All right. And then for this, you're just going to take some kitchen plastic wrap. I have some pre-cut ones right here. And you're just gonna tear a little piece off and then kind of wad it a little bit and stick it on your watercolors all over. And it works a little bit better sticking on if you have, like I said before, more water pooled up together. So it's as simple as that, and then you let it dry, and once it's dry, you take off your plastic wrap. And it creates pretty cool patterns. This is the example I have of one that already dried. So that is our second technique. So for our next one, I'll put this over here. We are going to do rice. So with rice, or you can use beans or try another 3D element to it. Also, if you want to use nature for this one, like leaves, you can do that too. It's the same technique. And take a bigger brush. Let's do purple. So just paint all over. And once you are satisfied with your painting, you are just going to take rice and sprinkle it all over your paper. You can kind of already see the watercolors start to spread apart. And then that's it. And you let it dry and you get a watercolor with some fun rice shapes on it. So for our final technique, it is going to be salt and glue. So salt art. So for this, if you have a bottle of white glue or Elmer's glue, you can just squeeze it all over, or I have a jar here of white glue. because I don't have a bottle. And this is kind of nice for toddlers too. It's a little bit easier for them to use. And I'm going to take a paintbrush, wipe it off. And for this, I am just going to take some glue. Maybe I'll put the glue over the tray. And just kind of, I'm going to make some Jackson Pollock-like designs. And it helps with the glue, you want it a little bit raised up instead of just brushing it flat on. So I'm just gonna put it all over. And then make sure if you use a paintbrush with glue that you put it in water right away and wipe it off, otherwise you'll destroy your brushes. I got that. Then I am going to take my watercolor. Oh, I forgot. First, we are going to sprinkle salt all over your paper. So you really want to shake it on, and you want to cover all the spots of glue that you dripped on there. All right, and then once you're done doing that, you just shake it off in our handy tray. And get your paintbrush, choose your color, and you are just going to gently tap your glue and salt patterns, and then it will spread a little bit faster with the salt. And you can use different colors all around. Just as I said, make sure that you're not like jamming it down there. So you can keep on going with that. And this is my fun kind of 3D salt watercolor. So thanks guys for watching this exploration. I hope to see some of your pictures posted on our Facebook page, and I will see you next week.